So the one sentence that was used in the Brexit referendum in the United Kingdom, that I think does not just reflect sentiment in the United Kingdom, but broadly in the European Union or in the Western world even, is take back control. Now, looking at the UK, one could wonder, how's that working out for you? But let's not go there. But I want to say a few things about Brexit, because in my political lifetime, the most wonderful thing I experienced in the same year, sadly, my grandfather died, but my son, our son Mark, was born 1989. The wall fell and Europe healed. That is the most wonderful experience in my political life, and we need to cherish that. Europe needs to stay one and whole, and the authoritarians should not be allowed to break it apart. So that was my highlight. But the absolute low point for me in more than 30 years of professional life was the Brexit vote. I find it unspeakably sad that the United Kingdom has voted to leave the European Union. But I add immediately, we respect the vote of the British people. It's their sovereign choice, and it's a possibility offered by the treaties that you leave the European Union. But I also want to say a couple of other things. Since that vote, much has changed. Since that vote, look at what the world has become. We now have so much evidence of the threat that Vladimir Putin puts to our way of life, our way of relating, our way of organizing our democracy. And only with a strong and united Europe can we confront his shenanigans and convince him to stop and to look for cooperation with Europe again, which is my deep wish. But even on top of that, we now have a president in the United States who, for the first time in post-war history, believes, for reasons I simply can't fathom, that a divided Europe is in American interest. And as misguided as he is, he's turning that into policy. So Europe will have to stand up more for itself. And I'm not quite sure the special relationship between the United States and the United Kingdom will provide enough alternative for the United Kingdom to be able to stand up for its values.